Wow, I never thought I'd see this score streak in zombies. Needless to say, I'm pretty excited to talk about it. Welcome to the Grim Reaper. Hello, I'm Mr. L, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Grim Reaper in Black Ops 6 Zombies. No, that's Death himself. That's Pack-a-Punch PPSH from Gerard Crovey. There you go. Much better. The Grim Reaper is honestly a deep cut of a score streak for us hardcore Black Ops fans, as it was only in Black Ops 1 and could only be obtained in multiplayer through a care package, nothing else. So it was a very rare launcher to come by in multiplayer. But hell, the only reason I know of the score streak was because it was used in the movie Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which automatically makes a score streak fucking cool. But with its return 15 years later in Black Ops 6 as its own score streak, and making its debut in Zombies, how well does it fare against the undead? Well, let's lock and load and let's finally talk about the Grim Reaper. Unlike by completing the Rivals event in Season 4, or getting it in the Armory for 150,000 XP, the Grim Reaper is an epic rarity semi-automatic rocket launcher that can be crafted at the crafting bench for 2,000 salvage, can also be obtained via the mystery box for a cost of 950 points, and can also be dropped from the special and elite enemies after killing them. The Grim Reaper is pretty self-explanatory. When equipped, it's a semi-automatic rocket launcher that fires up to 4 rockets from a single cassette-style clip. It comes with 4 rockets in a cassette and 8 rockets in reserve. It has a slow fire rate, slow reload speeds, and somewhat slow mobility. If you ask me, is a very obvious sign to grab Speed Cola, as those slow reloads will screw you over. Not to mention the ADS speeds on the Grim Reaper are a little bit slow, so keep your distance from the undead when using a score streak. The Grim Reaper thankfully doesn't have any lock-on effects, which is a blessing, as it will make zombie killing a whole lot easier. Here are some cool things to note. You can still replate armor while you have the Grim Reaper equipped. The Electric Cherry augment with Elemental Pop also works when reloading with the Grim Reaper. And finally, the Deadshot augment Dead Again works when getting a headshot with the Grim Reaper. I don't know how the hell that's fucking possible, but thought it'd be worth mentioning given how it'll make you save more rocket ammo against the zombies. Speaking of which, when it comes to the regular hordes of the undead, this really shouldn't come off as shocking, but the Grim Reaper is perfect for destroying the hordes of zombies. Sure, the ADS is a little bit slow, but once you lock your sights down on a bunch of zombies, they'll be turned into mincemeat with one rocket shot from the Grim Reaper. Seriously! Not to mention the explosion radius is insanely large. It's enough to take out one single crowd of like 30-something zombies. It's that good. Unless you got armored zombies involved, as the explosion will make them tumble to the ground, leaving them alive. But, who the hell am I kidding? Just use a second rocket shot to blow those armored bastards back into the dark ether. As long as you have PhD Flopper equipped, and you keep your distance from the zombies, you'll be able to destroy all types of the undead in a crowd with the Grim Reaper. There's just one problem. The rocket explosion will leave a giant cloud of dust after firing one shot on the ground, so be very careful as this will hinder your vision when fighting the undead.
I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
One more thing to note. Just like with Dark Flare, the Grim Reaper's damage output scales the higher the round you are, so at health cap, it'll deal insane damage, which will be great for dealing with the special and elite enemies as well. On that very same topic, funny enough, let's discuss how the Grim Reaper fares against the special and elite enemies of Black Ops 6. Manglers. As long as you aim at the Mangler cannon with the Grim Reaper, you'll be able to exterminate these guys off the field. Just make sure you have your sights lined up so you can blow these bastards back to hell. Abominations. I can't believe I'm saying this, and no, I'm not joking. The Grim Reaper is amazing against the Abominations.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Yes, the Abominations have a very explosive resistant skin, but as long as you aim your shots on an Abomination's open mouth, it'll destroy its head in an instant. So, as long as an Abomination has its heads open, and you can keep your shots accurate, you can destroy an Abomination with no problem. Just make sure to keep your shots accurate so you can land a direct hit on the Abominations. Amalgams. Oh, this is good news for those that hate amalgams. The Grim Reaper can take 3 to 4 shots to kill an amalgam in the late game, which is downright awesome. As long as you got the salvage to spare, pick up a Grim Reaper and obliterate the amalgams back to the dark ether. Doppelgasts. They may be fast, but they are no match for the Grim Reaper. Since the weak points are their heads, the Doppelgasts can be one-shot killed by the Grim Reaper at any round, which is great. Definitely use the Grim Reaper to get one-shot direct hits on the Doppelgasts. Shock Mimics. Jesus Christ, I'm happy to report that Shock Mimics can be murdered by the Grim Reaper. I despise Shock Mimics with every fiber in my body, and I'm glad the Grim Reaper can blow these motherfuckers up. Absolutely use the Grim Reaper against these freaks in nature. Elder Disciples. This one's weird because it does take 4 rockets to kill an Elder Disciple in the late game, but you're gonna have to destroy his faceplate first, and then kill him with the Grim Reaper. As let's be fair here, you're better off saving ammo on the Grim Reaper than you are wasting ammo trying to aim and miss to destroy an Elder Disciple mask. But hey, once you know that and you destroy an Elder Disciple's faceplate with a regular gun, it'll become a complete joke when the Grim Reaper is involved. I'd say try out the Grim Reaper against the Elder Disciple. You're gonna love the damage output the Grim Reaper deals against these floating bastards. Overall, the Grim Reaper is a great score streak to use against the undead in Black Ops 6 Zombies. The rockets are strong, the explosion radius is insane, and it's just an awesome score streak to use all around. Yes, it has slow handling, yes, the reloads are a bit slow, and it is a bit clunky to move around at times, but it's just a great score streak to use. Hell, it makes the hand cannon feel a little bit outdated if I'm being kind of honest. Although I must admit, once you have PhD Flopper, Stamina Up, and Speed Cola on you, using the Grim Reaper will remove most of the slow issues with the launcher and will make you damn near unstoppable with the strong rocket explosions. It goes without saying that everyone should try the Grim Reaper out in Black Ops 6 Zombies, as this Scorestreaks explosions will be at the center of the party. Well everyone, that's all I have to say about the Grim Reaper. I hope you guys enjoy this review, and stay tuned for next time, where I'll be taking a look at the Essex Model 07. Until then, this is Mr. L, clocking out.
Show me answers to all this mystery.